Sitting on the couch with nothing better to do. Let's go watch Bike Vids, Bike Vids, Bike Vids. 'Cause nothing beats a rain.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Bike Vids. It's an early, quiet morning here in Santa Cruz. Gonna do a lot of driving today because I'm gonna go down to Ojai for the 2022 Gravel Mob bicycle event and race. It should be exciting. You see the Haka in the background. I got a couple changes. Maybe we'll check in with the bike at some point, or check in from the road today as I head down south. I've been wanting to do the Gravel Mob for a couple years, so I'm pretty stoked. Probably fairly challenging. It's about 70 miles, I think 8,000 or 8,500 feet of climbing. So it should be a beautiful weekend. I plan on getting some event footage, and yeah, stick around. We'll see how it goes.
He had white horses and ladies by the score.
Hey guys, I'm in Ojai. I'm in the backyard of a Airbnb I'm staying in. Got the Haka in the background, ready to go. Fingers crossed for tomorrow. You guys know that I love the Ibis Haka MX. The only thing different, I feel like, on this setup, if you're following the various evolutions of the Haka, is some 42 millimeter resolutes. You've heard me talk about the WTB Radler. Love that tire, but I'm trying this 42 resolute out a little bit wider. They don't make the Radler in 42, and you know, who knows? It's a rabbit hole, those darn tires. But either way, and I got the 38 tooth chainring in the front, and then 1046. So hopefully that's enough. I did just hang out with my friends that live in Ojai, and they have confirmed that yeah, there'll be some climbing tomorrow. But yeah, I can't wait to show you some footage from the route. All right, it's the start of the 2022 Gravel Mob in Ojai. Let's stick 350 people in a field, but then let's have them cruise out this small entrance. Yeah, it's the beginning of the ride, and there's about a 7 to 10 mile neutral controlled rollout through town. So we're gonna kind of do a kind of a fun, just little casual group ride through town before we hit the mountains.
All right, made it through the first turn.
Wide and far, it's nice to know that there are Bike Vids fans always repping all of the merch and all of the slogans at all times. So yeah, we cruise through town, and you know, I just think kind of it is nice because it probably is more convenient for the town to have a little bit more of a controlled situation. But I feel like also people are kind of just like antsy in the pantsy to kind of get going and you know, start riding. For the most part, the route is really about two big climbs. I mean, there's lots of beautiful things on the route for sure, especially on this amazing day, as you could see. But it's basically like, okay, you're gonna kind of take a tour of the Ojai Valley and do a couple climbs. And so this one up Sulphur Mountain is the kind of, I guess, introductory climb. And, you know, I mean, not easy, but, you know, it's like not that challenging, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice climb. But, you know, ultimately, what it's going to gear up for is a larger climb later. So I would say, like, the kind of theme of the event is like, hey, you're going to cruise this like nice little ride over Sulphur Mountain, and then we're going to hit you with this route over Sisar Mountain. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Sisar. And that's really just where, you know, it's the real deal. Loose, steep, exposed, sun exposed, and long. I don't know, 8-10 miles. And I have a lot of just small clips of just like the same footage of just like climbing up this mountain. The awesome thing is pretty much any time you can just like look left and you have this just beautiful overlook of the valley. I would say for me, like, not a lot of chit-chatting on this event. Normally I end up kind of striking up at least like a couple kind of prolonged conversations, which I think are enjoyable. Hopefully they are. I guess it's a little bit of kind of like you're sitting next to someone on the airplane. But first I'm debating, you know, is it because this is a less friendly ride, or is it just because for most of it you're just kind of doing this long climb and it's a very focused activity, you know, so it's the type of thing that, you know, when it's working out best, at least for me, you're kind of in a zen state in your head. So, you know, maybe that's the deal. Definitely not willing to go down in the books to say the mob, the gravel mob, is a unfriendly event. Everyone seemed very great.
Come on, people, everyone, I'm trying.
After Sisar Mountain, this was very clearly warned about. This was probably one of the most treacherous dirt descents that I've ever done, and I feel like my neighbor Keith has taken me on some sketchy things before around here in the Santa Cruz area, and this was truly just like, you know, I mean, I want to say balls to the wall, but I don't know, is that an appropriate phrase? Is that a thing? It was insane. It was nuts. I just put new brake pads on front and rear before the rock cobbler, and so and with that you don't really brake much because you're just climbing up insane climbs all day. So the only thing that was like kind of keeping me sane on this descent was the fact that I knew I had brake pads. At least I did, and then now I'll need to get some new ones. I'll show some footage here. I don't think you could really kind of, you know, fully feel it, but I'll let it play out. You know, and like then that's the deal. You know, I feel like I don't really have anything super awesome to show you in this episode of Bike Vids. Not doing anything particularly funny on film, but you know, there's a great after gathering with beer and tacos and stuff like that, and lots of folks hanging out and cheering on people coming in, which is always the raddest part, you know, on events like this, as people are coming in, very spread out. Pretty much everyone just always cheering them on. There was a hot lap around the golf course parking lot, which was fun. So if you really wanted to to go for it, you could kind of race around the parking lot before the finish line. Nice. Hey folks, I'm back here in Santa Cruz, back from Ojai. Awesome gravel mob this year. I had been meaning to do this for a while. I'm so glad I did. I would say overall, you know, I met my usual goal, which is survive and thrive. You know, go out there, push myself, but don't kill myself. So yeah, I definitely kind of met my expectation. It was awesome going down there and seeing some friends that live down there. Would I do the gravel mob again? You know, if I was down in Ojai for some kind of extended stay or trip, I think I would, but honestly, it was kind of a lot of driving. Nothing to say about the event, the organization, just all of that was epic. Just a lot of driving. And this year, I don't know if I've fully broken this down, but this year I'm trying to do more. You know, I'm kind of going all in on stuff, and then you know, rolling back perhaps in future years. So I'm not sure I would drive down there just to do the gravel mob again, but it sure was a heck of a time. And I'm glad I got to go down there and chat with some people and spread the good news about bike vids. So anywho, I hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're riding your bikes or maybe planning some super fun trips. Like, subscribe, comment, love it, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Ciao.
It's time to stop or flop because your bike's in the shop, and the next best thing on a hold on block is a bike vids. So open your lids, kid. Oh, it's time to switch gears and open your ears to bike vids. Now you subscribe and like, y'all, here.